I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning.
Elevation Nation Conversations. God, Body, Sean. All right. We got another one. Elevation Nation Conversation. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Drop a comment in the comment section. God, Body, Sean. I'm here. Come to give y'all some truth shit. I don't care. Give a fuck if y'all like it or not. We got my man Q-Pill. I ran across this brother about a year ago. He's a young brother. He's a psychologist. He's a therapist, all of that. He specializes in relationships. And my man just give it to you raw. He give it to the women raw. He give it to the men raw. He don't pull no punches. He really don't give a fuck if you like him a lot. That's why I rock with the brother. Cause I really don't care if motherfuckers like me or not. It ain't about being liked. It's about being respected. A lot of times the truth hurt. But this clip right here, he go in on the women when they try to play victim from the bullshit that they start. So let's take a listen to it. Let's chop it up, and I'll come back and let you know how I feel about it. Let's go.
Women have heightened stress responses. This is why there's an all-time high in the levels of depression and anxiety and stress that women in the West are experiencing. Their hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axes can't handle pressure. Women cannot hold the fucking line. They will put themselves in situations, warrant the responses that they receive by acting in an aggressive manner, initiating, talking shit, and then the moment it's reciprocated, they become victims. They do this in everyday life, their friendships, the workplace, and their romantic relationships. They're always victims despite the fact that they can start the drama. Women have...
Somebody get his brother, man, his motherfucking flowers. Cut that man a check. Pay that man for his intellectual property. He's spitting nothing but real game. This is some real shit. I've experienced this. I know many men have experienced this, and I know when the sisters and when the women hear this, they are gonna understand and realize that, oh yeah, he telling the truth. We do this exact bullshit. And what he's saying in basic layman terms is he's saying women love to talk shit. They love to get flip at the mouth. They love to start problems, whether it be in the relationships, with their significant partner, with their husbands, boyfriends, or girlfriends, or whatever, whoever they have. They love to start shit at work. They love to talk that jazz and get real slick at the mouth and cause problems and cause issues. And then when you flip it on them and you hold them accountable, they play the victim. They want to throw the card out there. Verbal abuse, or you're harassing a woman, or you're being aggressive to a woman. But in the meantime, they are the ones that started the bullshit. So they want to use this victim pass of being a woman, and oh, you can't do this and you can't do that, or I'll call the police, or I'll do this, or I'll say you're a mean man or a mean person because you're getting aggressive and you're yelling at a woman, or you're checking me and putting me in my place. That is that same garbage and that nonsense that lots of women do. I've had that happen in relationships where they want to talk shit, they want to talk slick, they want to get aggressive, they want to get vindictive and condescending and all of that, but then when they get that energy back, oh, it's a problem now. Yeah, it's a big problem now. And I'm not, and I don't want to make light of this, and I don't want to speak about it in a jokingly manner. But if you ask me, this is what happens in a lot of the, not all, but a lot of the domestic violence cases. A lot of the cases with the celebrities and the athletes and just the regular people and things like that. A lot of times you got a woman that want to talk shit. They want to think they right, think they shit don't stink, think they better than somebody, and want to get on a high horse and spew toxicity. But when they're met and they're matched with that energy, oh, now we're the victim. Oh, now, oh, he put his hands on me, or he did this, he did that. But they don't mention it. They don't tell you that she was putting her hands on him. She was taking his stuff, breaking his stuff, burning his things, or snatching his phone out of his hand and being violent and aggressive and damaging his vehicle and his property and possessions. But when that energy is matched back, oh, now it's violence, now it's domestic abuse. Now I want to press charges on you and give you a title and all, and and you very rarely hear instances where the media or law enforcement or things like that will label the woman as the aggressor, as the violent one, as the vindictive one, as the controlling one. You rarely hear those titles being put on women. They like to play that card in society where they're the weak woman and everybody's trying to control them, or everybody's out to get them, or everybody's out to hurt them, and oh, woe is me, and I didn't do anything, he's the big bad guy, he's trying to control me, and he's being abusive, and he's yelling at me, and the victim role, the victim mentality. Now, they only play that role when it's convenient for them. But any other time, oh, they're the feminists. Oh, I'm strong, I'm independent, I'm a boss babe, I don't need no man, I can do what I want to do. Who gonna stop me? What they like to say, they like to clap their hands and snap their neck, and who gonna check me, boo? And who gonna stop me, boo? And when they run across the wrong one, they run across that one guy that has no chill pill. He don't got no stop button. He slap the shit out their ass, bring them back to reality. And then they want to run and go call police. They want to come with the crocodile tears and, oh, he hit me, you ain't no man. And okay. What we need to do, we need to start examining and talking about who raised them to have the audacity and the courage to get in a man's face as if they can physically match him strength-wise and go up against him with that energy. Who raised them to argue and go back and forth with a man, knowing some men have no chill, they have no control over their temper or their anger, and things can really get messy and really get nasty. That's that feminist mindset where they just know, oh, well, there's no difference in men and women. We can do this and we can do that. We can do everything you can do. But that's not true. In a lot of cases, it's just not true. You can't. And there needs to be roles played. People need to play their position and understand the situation and the consequences. The same things go for a man. If you got a guy that's 4 feet tall and 80 pounds, but he want to talk shit and get bad and get in the face of a guy that's 7 feet tall, 250, built like Hulk Hogan, it's going to be a problem. There are going to be consequences to the actions of what he's doing. And the consequences are not going to be likable or not in his favor. We need to start understanding and realizing that there are consequences and there are repercussions for your actions. It's just that simple. You need to understand and know your position and know your place and know when it's a win situation and when it's a lose situation. And we can also take it to a deeper level, another level, where women will talk shit. They'll put themselves in a bad situation, put themselves in a life or death situation, and then they'll say, oh, I'm going to go get my husband, or I'm going to go get my boyfriend, or I'm going to go get my brother or my uncle or my daddy. How many times have we seen or heard of women out there in the streets or in some store or in some club or something like that, and she get herself sometimes in some bad situations that her mouth has talked her into or her attitude has gotten her into, and then her out is to use her father, brother, husband, boyfriend, son as a pit bull. So she'll get herself into a situation with another man or just maybe even another woman or just whatever, and then she'll say, well, I'm gonna go get my man, or I'm gonna go get my husband, he gonna handle you, he gonna take care of you. You can't count how many times that situations like that have led to men being killed, hurt very badly, or winding up in prison because a female was running her mouth, talking shit, had an attitude, and then injected him into the situation to come and protect her. There are countless, too many to count, too many to name, men that are either dead or locked up in jail or hurt because they were coming to the aid and assistance of a woman that was really talking shit and should have kept her mouth shut and was getting herself in a situation that her ass couldn't handle. It happens every day in the hood, or in just life situations. Period. That's another level of the game, where these women would get into combative situations and arguments and disrespecting others or other men or whatever, and then their way out of it is I'm gonna go tell my man, I'm gonna go tell my brother, I'm gonna go get my uncles. They gonna come and kick your ass. Watch. I know over half of you guys listening to this right now have been in a situation like that. It happens all the time. It's sickening. It's disgusting. It's scary. And then don't let the man that she runs to go get hold her accountable and say, wait, hold on. What's going on? Oh, okay, but what did you do? What part did you play in this? If he ain't put his hands on you or nothing like that, what the fuck are you running your mouth for? Why are we in this combative situation? So you want to run and come get me because you running and talking your mouth and you want me to come bail you out? All because you angry, you mad, or you didn't get your way, or your ego, your ego is bruised. Yes, this is a real deal situation. It happens all the time. And we can definitely speak on this and go on and on and on with it. And it definitely happens. And there is no reason for it. It really needs to stop. What's that old saying? Writing a check your ass can't cash. That's what it equates to. And that's the same thing that goes for, in the streets, with brothers and with men. When you're in the streets, you can't be selling wolf tickets, and you can't be writing checks with your mouth that your ass can't cash. You got to know when to shut up, and you got to know when it's a lose situation, whether it's your pride or your ego or not. It's a time and place for everything. And what's happening is a lot of women now have grown up with this idea that they can say whatever the fuck they want to say and do whatever they want to do to any man or any other woman, and they won't get any consequences, because society is raising men to understand that no, you don't hit women. That's not right. That's not correct. But we're the ones that are supposed to walk away. We got to play the big man role, and we have to take the high road. We always have to be the ones that walk away and suck it up. And if we don't suck it up, then we're not a man. Oh, you can't take her calling you out your name, or you can't take her hitting you, or you can't take her doing this or doing that. If we don't take it, then we're not a man. But no one, on the other hand, is telling women, hey, you need to shut your mouth sometimes, or you need to respect the situation to understand that you don't have no win in this situation, so you can run your mouth all you want to. There can be repercussions for that. So let's understand what it is and what you're doing, and cut some of the shit. Stop playing with people's emotions. Stop verbally abusing men or other people. Because the situation can turn out bad, and a lot of times it does turn out bad. It really can. I have a daughter, and that's one thing that I will always raise her and tell her and let her know. There's no need for you to argue with any man. Whether it be your husband or boyfriend or somebody out in the street you don't know, there's no reason for you to argue with any man. As long as they don't touch you, you can go the other way. You can walk it off, because most times it's a no-win situation. You getting into a verbal altercation with a man, it makes no sense. It's just like being pulled over in a traffic stop and you getting into a verbal altercation with the police officer. It's a no-win situation. It really is. So we have to start teaching or letting our women know that you guys have been led astray on some of this. Sometimes you gotta know when to shut your mouth. You can't verbally abuse every man and think every man is gonna be able to hold his anger and hold his temper and walk away. Or when you're at work and you want to get an attitude and you want to, go back and forth with your coworkers or your boss, and now you're getting fired because you want to run your mouth and have an attitude. Ego will get you every time. It should get you every time. So we definitely need to start training and teaching our women about this and give them some sort of understanding and say, not all people are very are well trained at holding their temper and their anger and walking things off. You might find yourself in a bad situation when you run up on the wrong one, starting shit, talking shit, and thinking you get no actions in return. But I just wanted to tap in with y'all, speak on that a little bit. My man, the Q-Pill, he drops good game. Check him out if you get a chance. Hit that like, share, subscribe button, drop a comment in the comment section. And I'm gonna check y'all on the next one. Peace.
I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning.
Elevation Nation Conversations. God, Body, Sean.